My name is Erik Miller-Klein, and I'm the principal of acoustical engineering at Tenor Engineering Group. Let's discuss how acoustical design affects people in the built environment and how we can create more comfortable and effective spaces. The acoustical performance of the indoor environment directly impacts people's health and well-being. The Center for the Built Environment recently published a summary of 20 years of occupant surveys, which found that 39% of commercial building occupants state that the acoustical performance of their workplace negatively impacts their ability to do their jobs. This means that building occupants are telling us that more than 1/3 of commercial buildings are failing acoustically. On top of that, less than 10% of projects in the United States use acoustical designers. Why are 1/3 of buildings falling short of expectations? Currently, there are limited building codes for acoustical performance, which means most acoustical design decisions are based on best practices, based on limited research, and are usually just options for consideration. This is very different than most consumer-focused products like automobiles, appliances, and electronics. For example, cars go through years of design, engineering, and testing before being available for you to purchase and drive. This includes hundreds of hours of testing on noise and vibration for the driver and passengers. Once that car is on the market, there are websites and rating organizations, magazines that scrutinize every aspect of its performance. Whereas, the most common measure of acoustical design success, touted by the building industry, is that the completed project has received no negative feedback. Looking at the space you, the viewer, are currently in, do you know who the design and construction team was that built your space? If you had feedback, positive or negative, who and how would you contact them? We have grown accustomed to using and purchasing products that are engineered and prototype tested numerous times before becoming publicly available. Imagine how reliable your car would be if it was a prototype, and the first test drive was a drive home after the purchase. Sounds like a dystopia to me. If that was the case, it would be pretty lucrative to be a mechanic and a tow truck driver because cars would be breaking down all the time. Buildings are complex products that once completed are prototypes, and these buildings often lack robust testing for indoor environmental quality metrics. Current practices rarely allow building occupants to test drive spaces or buildings before they make a substantial financial and long-term commitment. There is a better way. The acoustical design community is here to educate consumers, designers, and contractors on ways to engineer and develop more holistic, right-sized solutions. There are opportunities for designers and contractors to partner to emulate the consumer products industry by developing mock-ups and prototype portions of assemblies and details to develop and validate cost-effective solutions to meet your building occupants' performance goals. This should include acoustically commissioning the building within the first few months of completion and provide a means for occupants to provide feedback to the design and construction team. Together, we can design and build healthier buildings.